Jane Edna Hunter was a woman who was raised in a time and society that purposely ignored her voice because of the color of her skin, along with her gender. She experienced many difficult times, but her experiences shaped her to creating positive experiences for other women. She was born near Pendleton, South Carolina on December 13th, 1882, while her last name was still Harris. Her parents were sharecroppers on Woodburn Plantation. After her father's death, she decided to do homework for families near her, just at 10 years old, just to provide for her family. She began school at the age of 14 and later graduated with an 8th grade education level in 1990 and then worked as a domestic right after graduating. As a young teenager, her mother influenced her into an arranged marriage to Edward Hunter, but the marriage only lasted for 14 months. She, she then moved to Charleston, South Carolina to train to become a nurse. She received her nursing training at Hampton Institute in Virginia. That exact same year, she fled to Cleveland and found different nursing jobs. Later, she went to law school and passed the Ohio bar exam in 1925. Education was very important to her. Fleeing to Cleveland wasn't exactly what she expected because segregation laws prevented her from finding housing and work. In 1910, after her mother's death, she made a commitment in life to serve others and protect the well-being of women. She then founded the Women Working Association in 1911. From having first-hand experiences, Hunter's first goal was to start a women's home. She asked family and friends for donations along with help with fundraising. She called it a nickel and a prayer in her autobiography. Later in 1927, she built an 11-story building that housed women and children. The main focus of this organization, the Working Women, was to offer assistance, shelter, and education for young and poor African American women. 1 year later, she decided to change the name to Phyllis Wheatley Home, named in honor of famous African American poet Phyllis Wheatley. Phyllis Wheatley, the woman who Hunter decided to name her organization after, is a first published African American female poet. Wheatley was a free-born Boston slave. Her work was so powerful it got viewed in England and American colonies. Her art expressed political, spiritual, and moral ideas about African American freedom. The first PWA home only housed 10 women. This voluntary association was to build a safe residence for the homeless, unprotected, newly arriving African American women, just like Hunter herself. The success led to rapid expansion into larger buildings, which accommodated more women as well as provide social and education for women. Funding was the most difficult challenge. Many prominent and respected white leaders didn't support this organization because they believed that the services were too similar to the whites only YMCA. They also believed that help funding PWA would unite the segregation laws that they wanted to keep separate. After witnessing the positive changes PWA was having on the community, the white leaders eventually changed their minds and started to support and donate to PWA. In 1927, PWA became the most private African American social service agency in Cleveland, and they continued to spread their wings and become even larger. Jane Hunter ran the PWA until her retirement in 1948. Today, the PWA still stands tall and continues to grow and serve Cleveland and surrounding communities. Some services include School of Music, Summer Enrichment Learning, Summer Camp, Elderly Services, After School Program, Affordable Housing, and Scholarships. The School of Music teaches, train, and develop children into musicians and or singers. They offer group or individual lessons. This service bridges a gap between PWA members and the community because anyone is eligible of receiving training. There are also recitals and concerts to show the talent and skills that was learned in PWA. The Enrichment and Learning Center serves as a daycare to 108 children all year round. This service provides comprehensive social and academic enrichment. These children learn math, science, and reading. The Enrichment and Learning Center provides affordable and quality care for those in need. The mission of the camp is to provide a facility that fosters education, recreation, and social interaction through a camping experience. It has a variety of learning opportunities for critical skills and a safe and fun place where young kids are free from any anxiety they may have. The Swinging Seniors is an elderly service program for seniors, disabled individuals, and local nursing home residents. The program serves over 700 meals monthly. There is a recreation area that offers card games, bingos, a pool table, and a large screen TV. Overall, this program helps the elderly with social interaction. The After School Learning Program is very similar to the Learning and Enrichment Center. This program provides affordable academic support to those who need it. This program encourages parents and family involvement with their child challenges along with their success. The Emirates House provides safe and affordable apartments at income-based rent for elderly, individuals with disability, and those who have very low income. The building provides a computer lab, laundry facilities, senior meals, which are 3 days a week, monitor security, and helpful staff who are dedicated in serving their residents. After Hunter's retirement, she created a PWA Foundation and Scholarship Fund for African American high school graduates. She then renamed it to Jane Edna Hunter Scholarship Fund in her honor. The scholarship continues today, which provides $100,000 per year to young women wishing to pursue higher education. During her lifetime, Jane Edna Hunter, the daughter of sharecroppers, held many positive roles: a domestic worker, student, nurse, advocate, and lawyer. But overall, she is known as one of the greatest social workers of her time, not just for African Americans, but for the community as a whole.